Tracy?
You should go out to a seminar.
There you go.
Put on by Alexander Joyce, President and CEO of Rejoice Financial. Good to see you again.
Thanks, Tracy.
These seminars, these sound to me like a really wise option for people that it's sort of like dipping your toe in the retirement waters rather than like some people just get a little bit phobic going face to face with somebody, but here's how they can get a big picture.
Exactly right. Yeah, well, I always say that, it's for us putting on the event is an opportunity to really let individuals really to explore their options, right? To see if we're even a good fit. So as I said last time, 72% of individuals approaching retirement or already retired haven't yet spoke to an advisor, and I think that part of that is a fear, right, naturally. Sure. And I think another part is they just don't really know what to ask or what to expect moving forward. So this is just a really non-intrusive way to see, what is it about? We feed them dinner, so that's
sure. Well, there you go. There you go. You should have led with that. I'm going to put my reporter hat on for a minute. Let's just go through the who, what, where, when, why. Who is? I mean, you don't even need to be on the brink of retirement, right, to benefit from this thing. In fact, probably better off if you're not.
Exactly right. Yeah, I think that really those that I really say 55, starting at really 55 to start to plan.
Sure.
Right? And I've always said that I think a lot of advisors do a really good job implementing an overall income plan, but that may not be the perfect option for everybody. There may be an individual that has a desire to leave wealth as opposed to building the portfolio. People naturally, as they approach retirement, are more conservative, and they just don't really know what to do with the pot of money or their portfolio. So they need options. They need education. They need choices.
So you want someone who can see retirement off in the horizon, but it's not right here.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Exactly
and
right.
so I think some people picture seminar like, okay, this is retirement. There's going to be a lot of number crunching and note taking. Is it that sort, or is it more big picture?
Not. Okay. It's not. In fact,
good. For someone like myself,
it's not a sales presentation at all.
Sure.
In fact, there's no recommendations given. In fact, there's no real strategies. It's just really education, right? Of what someone should be doing at age 55, what somebody should be doing when they're thinking about taking Social Security. How do you fund someone's retirement in terms of funding the lifestyle? How much income is enough? What part should be set aside for longevity planning? Should we really be considering long-term care? Is inflation real when it comes to longevity planning, estate planning? How does that work? So it's overall given it lasts about an hour.
Okay.
So
that's good.
Time is very important.
Exactly.
So it's not drug out.
Right.
And again,
we're going to break, and then we'll be back. No, nothing like that.
No, it's really not. So it's education, and it's for us. It's are we a good fit for them, right? Are they a good fit for us? Because there's lots of planners.
Sure.
And I think that for us doing these events ongoing and continuous, because we do about 4 events a month.
Okay.
And we go around the city, of course, because some people don't want to drive for a month to Carmel.
Exactly.
And it just allows them to know what our philosophy is, what we're about, what our approach is, what our process looks like. And so to really get those questions answered that people have in the back of their minds that they haven't come to terms with yet.
Well, we're in a new year, so it's getting to the end of January. So people are starting to get those tax forms from their employers. So there are actually probably more people looking at their own numbers more so than at any other time.
Absolutely.
And is this a peak time for you for people's curiosity?
It really is. I mean, this is the time where people are, is this the year I should retire? Or I just retired and I've got this pension. What should I do with it, right? Should I take the annuitization option? Should I roll it into an IRA? Should I take all the money, right?
Right. Yeah.
Start a business.
Yeah, exactly.
So these questions are coming up, and I think that this is a peak time, and that's why we really do it at the end of January, going into second quarter. Of course, our CPA has a lot to do with that in terms of tax analysis and things of that nature. So it's a beautiful
60
time.
minutes could set you on the path for the next. I won't say 60 years necessarily, but who knows with the way people are living now. So when's the next one?
The next ones are right here, actually, this week, Thursday.
This week. Okay.
And then we've got some coming up in February, in the 7th and 9th. That's out in Greenwood.
Sure.
Fireside and Stone Creek.
Okay.
Then we've got some coming up the 23rd, or the 21st, and the 23rd of February.
Registration required, I'm guessing, right? You need to know. Yeah,
it's
exactly.
an exclusive private event.
You can feed yourself and feed your mind at the same time, right? We'll put the link on IndyStyle.tv. Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Thanks, Tracy.
Amber?
You mentioned food, and we're there, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, even better. Hey, coming up, we are back in the kitchen with Troy and Vern, talking all about the newest restaurant on Butler's campus, Metro Diner. Tracy, we have eggs. We have eggs.
Check them.
They checked them.
Check them.
We'll be right back.
They're good.